Yeah, da 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 da. That's right. The leaks are spitting, and whew, yeah. So yesterday there were a bunch of leaks, basically the entirety of the upcoming anniversary stream. I'll still have like a live reaction to it, but yeah, this is pretty much like the big wow, what? So, let's yeah, big stuff here. Let's start with the absolute weirdest of the bunch. Nicolas Cage is coming as a survivor, not as a character he's played. It's just Nicolas Cage doing Nicolas Cage things in the entity's realm. Like, even the little lore bit that apparently we're getting with him is just yeah, it's completely out of left field. I think it's hilarious, honestly. I can't really complain too much about this. It's my only real question is he going to have a perk about the Constitution, or is he going to have one? You know, like what are his perks going to be? Like, I don't know. This has been haunting my mind all day. In particular, the thought that this officially means we can have Nicolas Cage running away from the armored Titan from Attack on Titan on Haddonfield. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Dead by Daylight anymore. I love this game, kinda. You know, anyone that plays this game has a love-hate relationship with it. But, man, this is weird. So yeah, that is absolutely the big one. And we know he's a standalone survivor. Because, I mean, A, it seems to be titled, like, Nicolas Cage, like it would be if it were standalone. And B, the roadmap got leaked and showed a new survivor for July, which is when Nicolas Cage is going to be coming out. So, that's neat. And then we have End Transmission as our anniversary chapter. How do I feel about it? I'm kind of mixed. Visually, it's very cool. I like the singularity a lot. However, judging by the trailer, I have a feeling it's going to be another place X at Y location to make survivors hate you killer. You know, like Knight, Skull Merchant. Yeah, no, this killer, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how it plays, but judging by the trailer, it's absolutely going to have some stupid stuff. I don't know. New Survivor is... I'm not gonna lie, New Survivor kind of looks forgettable to me, but I already know people are gonna love him, so, you know, good on them. And the map, visually, the map is cool. I'm worried about the gameplay. Like, the past couple years, any map that Behavior has touched has gotten exponentially worse. Like, that's not entirely true. Like, technically they made, I want to say Blood Lodge is a bit better now. But, yeah, no, their map team is not good, so new map, forgive me for being a pessimist. Visually, it's great, though. But yeah, those are the two, you know, the big ones. So now let's go ahead and I have to say, I'm glad that we finally have a sci-fi chapter. It's also really interesting. We had a chapter from the past, followed by a chapter set in sort of the modern day, and then a chapter set in the far future. That's kind of like a really cool, like, yeah, that's really cool. So I guess now we talk about the skins. There are some pretty nifty regular, you know, non-special skins coming out. But really, I think the big thing here is some of the collab skins. We're finally getting Naughty Bear, and if the concept art here is anything to go by, that's looking like a legendary with unique animations, at least for the lobby. So that's something to look forward to if you're a fan of that game. I remember it seemed actually pretty cool. I just never had a chance to play it. And we're also having a skin collab with Ikumi Nakamura, which the name was familiar, but I couldn't quite place it until I looked it up. She is the art director and game director for stuff like Evil Within and Ghostwire Tokyo, which have some really, really cool designs. So, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is going to be my Julie skin. Just, I don't see any reason not to run this as my Julie skin. It's too good. And if that mask is anything to go by, it might even be an unlinked skin, because that looks like Julie's regular mask from her Yellow Rarity outfit. As for the other skins, we don't know what's going on. Like, we don't know what skins they'll be, what they'll look like, etc., etc. But we're getting metal band collabs with Iron Maiden and Slipknot. Look, okay, this is actually really cool. But now I just feel like we need to get Alice Cooper in here. I mean, am I wrong? He would fit perfectly. Like, way too perfectly. The other big thing is 2 Dead by Daylight spin-off games. A single-player interactive experience and a multiplayer PvE experience. I'm very excited to check those out, especially the PvE. But we have no other information on that right now, so it is what it is. Let's just quickly touch on the rest of the roadmap, because it is what it is. You know, August seems fairly typical. Now, November and January, they seem very interesting. We're getting 2 separate paragraphs. So this is a 3-paragraph year. We've got Nicolas Cage as the first paragraph. We got a killer and a survivor coming up as separate paragraphs as well. November is the month after October. FNAF movie comes out in October. So yes, this is absolutely copium and hopium that we might finally get Springtrap. Because I've always thought he would fit better as a standalone character. A lot of people wanted a whole chapter. I think dropping him in, you know, similarly to other solo killers in the past, would fit him better than, well, even some of the said solo killers. As for the new survivor, I have no clue who it could be. It could be a Behavior original. Personally, I'm holding out hope for Buffy, but hey, it is what it is. And obviously, you know, we have our in-game events. Anniversary in June. I'm guessing a summer event in August, which, to be fair, it's been a while since we've had a summer event, I think. And then October, November, yeah, that's going to be the Halloween event. December's got a Christmas event. January, February, that's like Chinese New Year. And then we have ongoing quality of life improvements. Perk meta rework. Say goodbye to Save the Best for Last. Say goodbye to Sloppy Butcher. Say goodbye to Deadlock. You will run the bad perks, because there will be nothing left. When every perk is bad, none of them will be, and I feel like that's where we're headed. Map balancing. Okay, seeing map balancing there gives me some hope, but I have my doubts. It's iffy as to whether or not they'll actually be able to balance the maps. And then anti-camping. They've tried this before. They have done several methods of anti-camping, and the best one they've done design-wise is current reassurance. The problem is, if you make anti-camp too good, you might as well just make all currently alive survivors escape automatically once the 5th gen's done, because there's nothing else the killer can do at that point. So I'm very concerned about that. I mean, even in the mid to late game, like it's a very Low mobility killers do tend to proxy a bit more just because they don't have the mobility to go pressure the other side of the map. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully they handle it intelligently. Not holding out hope. But we'll see. And then quality of life improvements, including a loadout search bar. Nice. Player cards. Okay. I don't really care about that, but more power to them. Survivor disconnect bots. That's an interesting one. I wonder if that means we're gonna finally get a reconnect option. Please. I would love to have a reconnect option for like when someone's internet goes out for like 2 seconds and then they can join back in and finish out the match. That'd be a brilliant change. And player report feedback, which is kind of whatever. So that's kind of what we've got to look forward to over the coming year. I'm sure that there's something that like didn't get leaked, but in fact, I would be surprised if there were a few things that, if there weren't a couple things that didn't leak, because man, these leaks are extremely top quality. Like, this has to be like total inside job just to try to build up some sort of hype. Anyways, yeah, let me know what you think of these leaks down in the comments below. Leave a like if you, for whatever reason, want to. And yeah, I'll be seeing if they have anything else in the actual stream itself. Until next time, this has been Proselyte Primus.